today we're going to be making Snickerdoodle bars. Our first step is going to be adding the dried ingredients.
2 1/4 cups of flour,
1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. And now we're going to leave that aside and work on our wet ingredients. And we'll do that with another bowl.
3/4 cup of butter, melted or softened, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1/2 cup of brown sugar.
And so now we're going to take those first 3 ingredients and we're going to stir them until it's all creamy. Okay, so for our next step we're going to be adding 3 eggs into the mix. Now we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So now we're going to stir that up. And it smells really good as well. Okay, so now that is all stirred up, we're going to add the flour to it. Okay, so now that is finally mixed in, the batter is really smooth. It has like a nice fluffy texture to it. Okay, so now we're going to take our 13x9 pan and just put in about half of the dough into it. We're not going to put all of the batter in it, we're just going to spread it around a bit. Okay, so now that is all spread out, we are going to take 1 tablespoon of white sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. We'll stir that up and we're just going to sprinkle it on to the batter. Okay, so now that that is all put in, we're going to take the remaining batter and just put dollops of it on. And then we'll just take that batter and then we're just going to lightly stir it in. It'll look a little messy, but it'll taste good. So now this will bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so now for the final part, we're going to bake the glaze that'll go on top of these Snickerdoodle bars. The first step that you'll need is 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. And then you just stir that. And it's just a bit runny, so I'm just going to add a little touch more powdered sugar. Or that much. Okay, so now that it's finally out of the oven and cooled off, we can finally put our glaze onto it. It kind of looks like one big cinnamon roll.
So now I'm just going to spread the glaze all over the bars. The glaze has such a nice flavor to it that I just want a taste of it in every bite. So I would definitely make these again because they're going pretty fast already. It has amazing flavor to it and I love the texture of it, and I hope you enjoy making them and eating them as much as I do.